Hi friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel Learn English. Basically, I started this particular channel to deal with English grammar for 8th, 9th, 10th, 12th as well as MPSC students. But as I won't have board with me, I thought let's do something different. And hence I am coming up today with one of the poem from 10th standard English medium textbook, that is Kumar Bharati textbook. And this particular poem is The Will to Win. Now, why I decided this particular poem? Because this is from the 3rd unit. Then why I decided it? The reason is very simple. This particular poem is very suitable to today's situation. Means what? We all are locked down. The situation around us is very sad. Many people have lost their jobs. There is problem of food also for many people, and this particular poem somewhere give us that motivation which we need. So let's see the poem. This particular poem is composed by one of the famous American poet, Bertolt Brecht. Bertolt Brecht actually inherited talent of writing from his father, and at the age of 11 only he wrote one of the fairy tale called Why the Grass is Green, and this particular fairy tale got him name and fame. After that he wrote as many as 4,000 poems and several hundred stories, and all these stories as well as poems are full of optimism, and hence Bertolt Brecht is known as poet of optimism. And this particular poem is also a testimony to this, and the title itself suggests us that optimism is always very important in every person's life. So let's see the poem The Will to Win. Now, what is will actually? What is willpower? For me, if you ask, willpower is like our muscle. Means what? See, the more you train our muscles, the more strong or stronger it becomes. And same is with willpower. The more will you train to yourself, it will become more strong. And that we are going to learn from the poem. So let's see the first para. If you want a thing bad enough, to go out and fight for it, work day and night for it, and give up your time, your peace and your sleep for it. What does the poet wants to say from these lines? He wants to say us that if you have any desire, actually the line think bad enough means what? That you have to give your everything for that particular thing. He says that you come out of your comfort zone. If you have seen a dream, if you want to achieve it, then what you are supposed to do? You are supposed to come out of your comfort zone and fight for that particular thing. Then he says that work day and night. It doesn't mean that you have to work for 24 hours. What it means that you continuously have to think of your desire. You have to think of your dream. And then he says that give up your time, give up your peace and give up your sleep. And here I remember one of the great person, the former president of India, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. When it comes to dream, we always remember him, and somewhere he has said that what are the dreams? Dreams are not the things which we see in sleep. Then what are the dreams? Dreams are the things which let us not sleep. And that same Bertolt Brecht also wants to say us that you be passionate for the thing which you want. For that you give up your peace, give up your comfort zone and do everything possible for you. And then one day the success will be yours. Let's see the second para. The second para of the poem is one of the best para and the lines which I especially liked a lot. Let's see what he says. If all that you dream and scheme is about it, and life seems useless and worthless without it. My dear friends, we'll try to apply some day-to-day life situations to these particular lines to understand them. What poet has said, if all that you dream is about it only, means whatever you are doing, that thing will be there to complete your desire only. So if all that you dream and scheme is about it, it means your dream, your desire, and life seems useless and worthless without it. Till the time this particular feeling comes in our mind that our life is useless and worthless if we don't get that particular thing, till that time I think we people will not push ourselves that harder which we need to do. Let's take an example. Before independence, freedom fighters, what they thought, they had a dream to give India freedom. Let's take example Bhagat Singh and Subhash Chandra Bose. Both of them, as per my knowledge, belong to a very nice family background. Both of them were well learned and might have got a very good job in the British Empire. They would have lived their life very happily, but instead they saw a dream. And what was that? To give freedom to country. And when they saw that dream, these particular lines entered in their life. And what were those? That life is useless and worthless if they won't give freedom to their country. And for that reason only, they were ready to die for country with having smile on their face. This is what Bertrand Braille want to say. This is what optimism is there. काय म्हणायचे बर्टॉन ब्रेलेला या पर्टिक्युलर लाईन्स मधनं, जोपर्यंत तुमचं डिझायर हे तुमच्यासाठी तुमचा जीव की प्राण बनत नाही, तुमचा आत्मा बनत नाही आणि तुमची लाईफ तुम्हाला त्याच्याशिवाय युजलेस वाटत नाही, तोपर्यंत तुम्हाला त्या गोष्टीसाठी प्रयत्न करणं आवश्यक आहे. हा, एक गोष्ट मात्र आपल्याला इथे लक्षात घेणं आवश्यक आहे, दॅट इवन इफ वी डोंट गेट इट, it doesn't mean that we have to hang ourselves and finish then. Life is worthless, so why to stop? No, it's not like that. What does the poet wants to say us is that even if you fail, don't stop there. Success is a continuous effort. You have to do it continuously. Let's see what he says in the next para. If you gladly sweat for it, fret for it and plan for it, and lose all the terror of opposition for it. These things are very important. What you have to do is you have to gladly sweat for it. Whatever efforts you are doing to achieve your success, those efforts must come out of your happiness and not out of sadness or suppress. You feel that you are working for it. Your work must give you satisfaction and not the final result. And if that work is giving you satisfaction, then nobody will stop you from achieving your success. Even if you fail there, what will happen? You will not stop yourself. You will not fret for it. Means you will not be worried about it. Failure will not make you anxious. Instead, what will happen? You may say that, yes, I got one more step to go ahead. And one important thing that you have to do this particular thing, that you must lose all the terror of opposition. Because in the world, I think there is one of the worst thing we people always do, that we always think about other people, and because of that we fail. There is very nice quote in Hindi, सबसे बुरा रोग क्या कहेंगे लोग. So that we have to avoid, said Bertrand Braille, that you have to lose the opposition of terror. Let's take one more example from our day-to-day life. Amitabh Bachchan. When he entered in the film industry, before that he went to radio, Akashvani. And the people at the Akashvani said that your voice is not at all suitable to we people. And they rejected him. And we all know that his voice is one thing that anybody can understand without seeing him on the screen. His voice has become the testimony for we people. He has become one of the greatest artists of India because of his voice only. So what happened with him? He was rejected. Opposition was there. Even when he went in the film industry, many people were not ready to work with him. Actors were actually saying that he is so heighted, how could we stand beside him? So this was the situation of Amitabh, but he didn't stop there. The opposition didn't stop him, and today the result is in front of us. I think we'll take one more example, Walt Disney. When he made a cartoon series and went to a editor of a newspaper to publish it into newspapers, the paper editor told him that who will see these mice? This is not at all useful. You go. And we know later what happened. Mickey Mouse, one of the famous cartoon channel. So this is what actually you don't stop even if you find opposition. You just go with your dream. If your dream is true, then you don't think of the opposition. Let's see the next para. If you simply go after that thing, if you simply go after that thing you want with all your capacity, strength, sagacity, faith, hope, and confidence, and stern for tenacity. What poet wants to see from these lines that whenever, whatever you are doing for completion of your dream, you have to do it with your full capacity, full strength, full of wisdom. You must have faith in yourself, and that faith will only lead you to success. So this is what poet wanted to say us. Sagacity means wisdom, and tenacity means determination to continue even after you fail. So failures are the things which are definitely going to be there in your life. Swami Vivekananda said that arise, awake, and stop till not you get your dream, your success. So this is what we have to do. Even if we fail, we have to get up. Right? Let's see one of the example here. Dashrath Manji. I think you might have seen the movie The Mountain Man, Dashrath Manji. What happened with him? Once his wife actually died because of bad road conditions, and he could not take her to the hospital. And after that, he thought this must not happen with anybody. And what he decided? He actually decided a Herculean task on his shoulder. What was that? Actually, the distance at that time from his village to the city was almost 50 kilometers. And between the city and his village, there was a mountain. And if that mountain would have been broken, that distance of 50 kilometers would have been converted into 10 kilometers only. And he took this task to break down the mountain. When he started the work, people said, "What you are doing? Are you gone mad? Is it possible for a single person to break this mountain?" And he said, "No, I am going to do this." See what he did, that he started the work with all his capacity, all his strength, all his wisdom. Most importantly, he had faith in himself. He decided that one day I am going to do this, I am going to complete this. And he continued his work till the time he completes it. And you know, he took 22 years for that. And see here, all these things are very very applicable to him. ह्या ज्या सगळ्या गोष्टी पोएटने आपल्याला सांगितलेल्या आहेत, त्या सगळ्या गोष्टी दशरथ मांझीवर लागू होतात. आणि यांचं उदाहरण आपण इथे घेतोय, याचं रिझन काय आहे, तर आपण ह्या कुठेतरी अप्लाय केल्या तर डेफिनेटली सक्सेस आपलं असेल. See what he said, that if you are doing your work with capacity, with your complete strength, most importantly you have faith in yourself and hope that one day this will take place. And most importantly that you are having a very stern tenacity, that you have the determination that even if you fail you will not stop. And same was done by Dashrath Manji. And later the rest is actually history. He was being awarded with Padma Shri also. So this is what the hope, the strength, the capacity can do with we people. And now also we people need to do this. See, most of the students are away from schools, 10th standard especially, 12th standard students also. Actually, they would have doing lots of hard work during the summer season, and this is actually a trend. But last 1 month, or sorry, 1.5 month actually, almost 50 days, you people are away from your teachers. Some of the students definitely are connected with the online classes, but still the work which would have done by you people is not been done. But Now what remains that we have to remember this particular poem and these lines, that you have to work on your capacity. Don't stop there. Just go on and work. थांबायचं नाहीये. स्ट्रेंथ, कॅपॅसिटी, होप, फेथ हे सगळे शब्द रोज स्वतःला सांगायचे की नाही, इफ आय स्टॉप आय विल बी स्टॉप फॉर एव्हर. Then what to do? Just continue. Have hope, have capacity, have strength, have faith in yourself and start. Let's see the next stanza. If neither cold poverty, famish or gout or sickness or pain of body and brain can keep you away from the thing that you want. This is again very important and applicable to present situation once again. If neither cold poverty, famish or gout or sickness or pain of body and brain can keep you away from the thing which you want. Let famish come, let any kind of flood come, let any kind of pain, sickness to your body as well as your brain comes. If you won't stop, I think nothing will stop you. Actually, yesterday only I saw one video. One handicapped lady traveled 1400 kilometers. Just imagine, handicapped lady traveled 1400 kilometers on a scooty to take her child from Amravati. The road conditions in Marathwada and Vidarbha, actually we all know. In that situation alone, she went 1400 kilometers. Just imagine how many days she would have taken. She is handicapped. She was traveling at night. The roads, as we know, all are locked down, so traffic is not there on the road, but still she did. Why? She didn't think about poverty. She didn't think about famine. She didn't think about her sickness, her body pain and all that. Why? Because she was completely having one desire in front of her, and that is to meet her son and get him back to her home or his home. So this is what actually these things will work. If you people have that desire with best of its capacity, if you feel that nothing will stop you, let it be anything, your pain, your everything. We think about the Baji Prabhu Deshpande, I think will be one of the best example again. It was said that even his head was cut off, his hands were working. Why? Because he was totally in that particular dream, that till the time I'll not listen to the sound, I'll not die. And it happened with him. So this we have to keep in our mind. Let's see one of the example once again. If you know a lady, Malti Hola. If you don't know, after listening to the video, definitely search her on YouTube. Malti Hola actually at the age of 6 months faced paralysis, not paralysis, actually polio, and in that below the neck all her body was paralyzed. And what happened after that? She underwent 35 surgeries at the up to the age of 6 years. 35 surgeries up to the age of 6 years. Just imagine what trouble, what pain, what sickness she has gone through, or she had gone through. But she didn't deter there. After that, her body up to her waist was recovered somewhere, and then she was sent to the rehabilitation center at Bengaluru. And there she saw that some of the classmates were worse than her, and she thanked God. Oh God, I'm really thankful to you that you made me this, at least, because some are more worse than me. And from that day onward, she started being their leader. Then she came to the college. There she saw that she was the only girl who was coming to the college with crutches. Her classroom was on the 3rd floor. By the time she could reach, the class would get over. So she came back and asked father, why this happens with me? And father said that you don't complain, you ask for change. She went to the principal, asked for the change, and it was granted within a second. The classroom was taken to the 1st floor. But this is not actually the thing what I want to tell you. The rest actually is more than this. Later she started sport. She started wheelchair race, disc throw, and these games. And in these games she got as many as 300 gold medals at national and international level. Even she became the first Indian Paralympic finalist in wheelchair race. Unfortunately, she stood fourth in that race, but first Indian to go or reach into the Paralympic final she became. More importantly, let me tell again a few things about her. She is a bank manager, and in her bank there are more than 600 bank accounts. And what important is this, that she know the names and account numbers of all the 600 people in that particular bank. So this is what actually we people has to forget our sickness, our pain, our body pain, our brain pain and everything. हे सगळं जर आपण विसरलो तर यश हे नक्की आपल्या हातात असेल. If dogged and grim you be size and beget it, with the help of God you shall get it. So in the last two lines, poet says that if you are ready to go through all these things which are mentioned here, and all the examples which I have mentioned, I think are very apt and suitable and are sufficient to motivate us that yes, you don't stop. What is being mentioned here, that if you are determined to get your success, if you are determined, even then the God will also help you. And we people are always told that God will help those who help themselves. So we people first of all has to help us. Even said, it is said in one of Shah Rukh Khan's movie that अगर तुम किसी चीज को पूरी शिद्दत से चाहते हो तो सारी कायनात उसे पूरा करने में लग जाती है. And that we have to accept. Definitely, if we want anything with bottom of our heart and ready to fight for it, one day you will definitely get the success. So this is what the poet wants to tell us from this particular poem, that you don't give up, continuously work, have faith in yourself and work at your capacity. I hope you understood the poem. If you liked the video, please don't forget to like it and subscribe it. Thank you very much.